spin bikes for kids. We adults, a lot of us go to spin classes, we work out at home, but toddlers now might have an opportunity to get rid of a few extra lbs. How? Well, Fisher-Price recently announced Think and Learn Cycle. You can connect it to a tablet or TV via Bluetooth, and the toddler can feel the burn as they play video games and pedal at the same time. It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
And it acts, as you can see,
You're having a good time in those pictures. I want that.
Now that I've seen the picture, it's kind of cute.
It is.
It is, and I think it's great because, you know, according to the Center for Disease Control, about 9% of kids between 2 and 5 are obese in the United States, so.
For places that's cold, the kids are stuck inside. What are they going to do? Watch TV or play their video games? Stick them on the bike, strap them in, and just leave them.
Just leave them be.
I do think.
Just say you're pedaling for an hour before dinner. Boy, kids aren't getting exercise. I mean, think about it. It seems a little odd, but if that's what it takes to get them to burn some calories.
Well, there are scenarios, I think, where you're absolutely right. But I'll tell you right now, it's not always possible due to weather, environment, situations. But, you know, there's still nothing quite like a kid learning to ride a bicycle. And so as long as it doesn't replace that completely, because we know kids are getting a ton of screen time, and I do feel like sometimes we project adult habits on kids. And for the most part, kids don't think about exercise in the same way we do as adults. They think of it as playing. So as long as that remains the focus, I'm fine with it. But if a kid then is like, he's got a brand new bike, and says, Mom, I don't want to ever ride that again because at the end of the day, he just wants to play the video games. There's a potential to abuse this.
That's a problem. I agree.
So
I think outside is ideal, but at the same time, let's be practical. Like if you have a kid and they won't go outside or they can't go outside, and then you have them on this bike and you can tire them out by like 7 or 8 o'clock p.m. So then you have a smart, healthy kid and you have well-rested parents. Like if you have a toddler, that is literally the definition of winning.
When I grew up,
winning.
Yeah, I mean, when I grew up, there was TV, but there were no DVDs, there were no CDs, there were no computers, there were no cell phones.
What did you do?
The dinosaurs were still creeping around. You were outside all day long.
you know what would be smart is if the only way to power on the video game was through the pedal power. So, because I guarantee that's not the way it's set up, but imagine that. Sorry, there's no power to the device, so the kids.
Good idea.